Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Ok-
yes.
Okay, I will share my screen now. So today we will learn a new lesson.
Yeah.
We will continue with lesson 2 of Unit 9. In this one, we have 4 sessions. First of all, I will introduce some vocabulary, some collocations about transport. The next part is grammar. Grammar, we will learn article, under, and no article. Thirdly, about listening, you will listen. A man talks about traveling for free and some kinds of transportation. And the last one is speaking. You will have a conversation with me about the types of transport, like the transportation. So now let's move on to the first part, vocabulary, some collocation. So what is collocation? Collocation is a verb come up with a noun phrase. So we have the collocation. So now you can see verb, take is a verb, get on or get off is a phrasal verb, get into or get out of also a phrasal verb, and write is a verb. So these kinds of verb or phrasal verb that come to or come with a noun phrase. A train, a taxi, a car is a noun phrase, so they make a collocation. Okay? So
Yes.
now we have, okay, now you need to tell me, first of all, the verb take. Take we go with a train, a taxi, and a bus, right? And about get on or get off, you need to add one correct type of transport for this blank. Get on or get
Get
off.
on a plane.
Yes, get on or get off a plane. So we don't have get on or get off the bike. Okay, we don't have the
Yeah.
bike we can get on and we can get off. How about get into or get out of?
Get into. Get out of a bus.
A bus, get into or get out of the bus, or a vans. So a vans, yeah, we also have a bus too. And a taxi we can get into or get out of a taxi. We only have get on and get off a taxi.
Yeah.
How about ride?
Ride by like like ride a hoe. Yeah.
Ride horse. Yes, that's right. We don't have ride a car. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now we will read it. Take a train.
Take a chance.
Take a taxi.
Take a taxi.
Take a bus.
Take a bus.
Get on a car.
Get on a car.
Get off a car.
Get up a car.
Get on a bus.
Get on the bus.
Get off a bus.
Get off the bus.
Get on a plane.
Get on a plane.
Get off a plane.
Get off the plane.
Get into a car.
Get into a car.
Get out of a car.
Get out of a car.
Get into a train.
Get into a train.
Get out of a train.
Get out of a train.
Get into a van.
Get into a van.
Get out of a van.
Get out of the van.
Ride a bike.
Ride a bike.
Ride a motorbike.
Ride a motorbike.
And ride a horse.
Ride a horse.
Okay, so do you know events? What kind of sport? Stress sports that?
Yeah, I know it.
A van.
Yeah.
Okay, so is a medium-sized road vehicle, and it usually use it for carrying goods. So people can use it
Carrying
to
goods.
carrying goods into it and transfer it to shop or store. We don't use it to take like the customer or passengers. Okay.
Yeah.
So, for example, I will give you one example. Like, I ride a bike to school, or I get on a plane, or I get into a train. So these are the way to use this kind of collocations. So now, can you give me four collocation for each one? For the verb take first.
Take first. I want to learn how to riding a house.
Where is the verb take? Verb take first.
Take.
Yes.
Take. Sometimes I take a bus
Sometimes you take the
to
bus
school.
to school. Okay.
Yeah.
How about get on or get off?
Yes. Um. I um. I love those. I love the air when I get up a bus.
You love the air when you get on a bus? You love
No,
the air
get up.
in really?
No, to get off the bus. To get
Get
up.
off.
Off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you when once you get on a bus, you can feel the atmosphere outside. How about get into or get out of?
Get into. Um. Get into. Get into. Get into. Um. I want maybe someday in the future I can get into a change.
You can get into a train.
Yes.
Okay. How about ride?
Um. I want to learn how to ride a horse. Riding a horse.
Okay. Okay. For example, we have bike, we have go by bike, get on a bike, or ride a bike. We usually use ride a bike. Okay, so ride a bike is very common. So now we will make conversation to you these question number one, number two, and number three. And then I will ask you first and then you ask me back. And then we have a conversation. Okay?
Yes.
How do you usually get to school?
I usually ride a motorbike.
Motorbike.
And how about you?
Okay. I usually get to school by motorbike too. And what's your favorite type of transport and why?
Mm, I like something like motorbike or a bike because when I go to when I get into something have for hours, I feel very tired. I want to sleep and I can still comfortable when I do it.
Okay.
And how about you? Yes.
My favorite type is car. Yeah, I prefer car because it's very convenient. For example, in the rainy season, we only get into a car and we ride it. So if because now I don't have car, I only ride my motorbike to work. So when it rains, I feel very struggle and it's tough for me. So I learn car. Okay, number three, which types of transport don't you like using and why not?
Mm, I think maybe bus. Yeah,
Bus?
bus. Because the atmosphere in the bus is very not
Oh,
very comfortable, and
yes.
in some time the bus is very crowded crowded, and I feel very tight of it.
Okay.
It's not,
You would feel tired when you get on a bus. Yeah, me too.
yeah.
It's not comfortable because the air condition of the bus and there's a lot of people, so I can stand it. Okay. Do you like ride a bike? Do you like
Yeah,
ride a bike? Yes.
yeah, I
Why
just
do you usually ride a bike?
royal bikes I very usually goes to ride bikes to school when I was in the secondary school and high school, and but now I don't.
Oh, you don't use bike anymore. Me, how about
Yeah.
me? Okay. When I was in the secondary school, I did use bike to school, but right now when I come back to my parents' house, I usually borrow my grandfather bike because I feel sporty and more healthy to use it. Okay,
Yeah.
bike is good. Next one, we will move on to listening. First of all, we will discuss this question. How many different ways can you travel by road in your country? It mean how they will ask the type of transportation that we use to travel in the road or in the street, the main street in Vietnam.
Yeah. I think it's so many.
So many ways. So can you list
Yeah,
some ways? Can you list
can
some
ride
transportation?
motorbike.
Yes,
You can
motorbike,
ride motorbike, or you can walking, or we can go by bus, by cars, by train. I don't. No, not by train. Not
by
by train.
oh yeah, not by train.
Yeah.
By road, not by sea.
Cyclo,
Okay.
cyclos and
Cyclo.
and
What?
yeah, you go cyclos when you want to see the skin in the city. It's sad.
Okay. So so we have different kinds to travel by road. To travel by road. How about by rail? By rail.
But rail, what is rail?
Rail. You know rail?
No, đường ray.
See đường ray. Yes, that's right.
Train. We have a train and cái gì mà tàu ngầm.
We use train. Okay. And how about water
Train.
or by sea?
Sea, we have boat.
Boat, ship, yacht. You know yacht?
Yacht.
Between
Ah,
is a large ship for people. They can enter it and observe the view, the sea view.
yeah, let's see. That's
Du
a
thuyền is
motor.
not phi thuyền, it's du thuyền.
Yeah, motor in the water.
Okay.
Motor.
All right. So what is the most expensive way to travel by road? By road first.
By road, I think a taxi. Yeah, taxi.
Taxi?
Yeah.
Oh, taxi. Okay. How about Grab? Cheap, right?
Yeah, very cheaper.
How about rail? Rail.
Rail, train.
Train. How
Train.
about you travel by the subway? Đường hầm. Or
Yeah.
this I think this is more expensive than train.
Yeah.
Okay. And by water? By sea?
In the big ship.
Big ship.
I don't know.
Yacht? Du thuyền is yacht.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
How about
expensive, the
canoe?
modern.
Canoe?
Canoe.
Canoe. Canoe. It's
Canoe.
also
I think it's not.
it's also
Yeah.
expensive, but the
Canoe.
most expensive may be yacht. Okay. Is it possible to travel for free?
Yeah. No.
Why? Why not?
No.
I think
Possible.
yes.
Oh yeah, possible when you're walking or you ride a bike.
Ride bike,
Yeah.
but we also spend money buying bike, right? So we can travel on foot. We walk,
Yeah.
but then yeah. So we don't need to spend anything. So now let's listen to the conversation and answer the question. Now you have
Yeah.
2 questions. What types of transport do people talk about? So in the conversation, there are plenty of transport. Okay, so maybe there are over 6 or 7 or 10, I don't know. So you can list as much as possible that you can hear from the conversation, more than 6 or 7 transports. And how did
Yeah.
the men travel for free? How? How come? Let's listen. Yeah. Number 9, 3.
Unit 9. Recording 3.
We never travel long distance. It's too expensive. And I hate travelling by plane.
Really? What about trains or cars?
Well, I like travelling by train, and I love going by car, because you can stop anywhere. But they're all too expensive now.
Not really. You can travel for free.
Sure, if you go by bike or on foot.
No. Last year, I was on holiday in the US, and I drove across the country for free.
How?
I had a drive-away car.
A driveway?
No, drive away. Drive away. It's a company.
How does it work?
Well, there was a family in New York, and they wanted to go to Los Angeles, but they didn't want to drive there. It's almost 5,000 kilometers. But they needed their car in Los Angeles, so they went by plane, and I drove their car to Los Angeles, to their hotel in the city center. I had a week to get there. I stopped in the Grand Canyon on the way. It was the best journey ever. I love driving, and I love cars.
That's amazing. And it's free?
Yep, I just paid for petrol.
And did you have time to stop?
I had a week, so I stopped in a few places. St. Louis, I have friends there. The Grand Canyon.
Oh, that sounds great.
It was wonderful. Not good for everybody. You can't choose the date or the place you want to go, but good for me.
Yes. And is that the longest journey? The longest you travelled for free?
Let me think. I once travelled about 14,000 kilometres for free, by ship. I was in Mombasa.
Where's that?
It's a city in Kenya.
And?
Well, it has a lot of big container ships. I found a ship that went to Indonesia.
For free?
Well, I worked on the ship.
Oh, that sounds hard.
Not really. Well, long days, yes. But I learnt a lot, and I loved the slow life. In the evenings, I loved watching the sun go down.
Was it difficult to find a ship?
It wasn't easy, but if you have time, it's possible.
That's the problem, isn't it? When I was younger, I had more time.
Do you want to travel with me next summer?
Where to?
Around India.
Maybe not.
Okay. Number 1. Which types of transport do people talk about?
A plane, a train, a car,
Plane,
car,
train,
ship,
car. Ship.
ship, on foot and bike.
Okay, plane,
Ship.
train, car, by on foot, and by ship. That's right. Number 2, how did a man travel for free?
Oh, I think they drive away.
Drive away. Drive away.
Yeah.
That's right. With a drive
Okay.
away car, that means by driving someone's car across the US, or one more wait, is by working on a ship.
To a ship.
When you're working, so you also have salary and you would travel for free on a ship.
Yeah.
It's work. I remember the last time I traveled for free on a bus, because I work in the resort, so they take me on the bus to that, and then they take me back. Also,
Yeah.
we also travel while working. Okay, the next part is grammar, the article, and there and no article. So we use we use for consonant like T, P, H, TH, S, and
Yeah.
M and L. We and for vowels like A, E, I, Y, U. Okay, and the other for we use for the object that we introduce the second time, or the object is the only one, or the unit.
Yeah.
Sometimes we use no article. So let's do this exercise. First, you need to fill in the blank with the article or no article. So number 1,
In no article.
No article. Okay.
In no article.
Number 2.
When so they went by plane. No article.
No or no.
No.
Okay, no article. Number 3.
No, I think no. In
Or in the.
mm, in
Just guess.
yeah. In the city center.
In the city center. Okay. Number 4. I had.
Number 4. I had a week.
Yes, a week.
to get
Number
there.
5.
Number 5. I stopped in Grand Canyon
Okay, in the Grand Canyon
on the wake.
Yes, on the way. It was
It was the best
the
journey
best.
ever. And I love cars.
I love car. Okay.
Car.
Okay. So first of all, they introduced the city Los Angeles. So this is the first introduce. So we don't need article. And then when we travel by kinds of transportation, so we don't need article. Only by plane or by bus or by car. And then Los Angeles is to mention 2 times. So Los Angeles is the city center. So you need to fill the, not because it has mentioned 2 times. A week, it's easy. A week, it means 1 week. And then you stop in the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is the orchard or the place. So it's a particular place, specific place. So you need to have the on the way. On the way is like the phrase that you are on your way to, you are driving to the Grand Canyon. That means on the way. And it was the best journey. So when you see some words like best, last, the best, so you need to have the best, the last, or the first, the second.
Yeah.
I love cars because car is plural noun, so you don't need article. Article only used for singular nouns. Okay. For example, for rules H to G for letters above. I got a car. It's number 4. It's number 8. What? Okay, so we have from number 1 to number 8 like this. And then we have from A to G. So in a number 4, a car, we will use a or an before countable singular nouns. Only countable singular noun. Like I've got a car, I've got a ring. So this is a pen, for example, like that. And we usually use no article before plural nouns. For example, buses or cars. In the number 8, we have buses or cars or bikes. We don't need article because it's plural
Yeah.
nouns. And we use no article before city or country. For example, Spain, in Spain, not in the Spain, or we have in Vietnam also. We don't have in the Vietnam. But
Yeah.
there's some exception. We use the before country. Can you name some country that you there before?
The USA.
Yes, the US and one
The
more.
United Kingdom.
Yes, the UK, US, UK, one more.
The Philippines.
Yes, the Philippines. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Very good. We use no article in some places like by bus, the kinds of transportation that we use by bus, on foot, at work, or on holiday. We don't need article. We will use the before nouns where there's only one. Only one is it on the earth or on the galaxy, like the moon, the Eiffel Tower, or the sun, for example, like that. And we use the in some phrases like in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, on the right, on the corner, on the metro, on the left, the right. And we use the in superlatives like the most beautiful, the most handsome, the worst, awful, for example, like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so give me one, two, no. Give me one example with E.
E.
E, yes, I would choose something. E, this one.
Only one.
You can use other thing. You don't need to use the moon or the Eiffel Tower anymore. You can add one.
Yeah. The sun
The sun
is rise up
rise up.
on the west.
Okay, rise up on the west. Or the sun is go down on the east, like that. Go down or rise up. Can you use for F?
F. F. Some phrase. Oh. This is
F?
F.
On in the morning or in the afternoon? Whatever.
We have dinner in the evening.
Yes, we have we have dinner.
We
We have dinner. Only have dinner. You don't need article in D. Okay.
yeah.
And superlative in J, G, 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 not J.
Everest is the highest mountain in the world.
Okay. Well, that's very good. So this one easy. I don't force you to use it. Okay. The next part, you will listen. Oh, you will listen some weak forms of a and ender. Sometimes this is a, but the weak form is a. Actually, this is a, but they usually pronounce a. And an, they usually pronounce like an, and the word the in phrases.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will listen and repeat the whole sentence. Number 1, 2, 4. Number 5. You can take
Unit
notes.
9. Recording
It's
5.
really long. You need to write the whole sentence.
1.
Yeah.
I didn't have a car.
I just
2.
a car.
I learnt a lot.
I learn
3.
It's the best way to travel.
it,
4.
On the way home.
On the way home. Yeah.
Number one.
Number one, I didn't have a car.
I didn't have a car. Number two.
I learned a lot.
I learned a lot. Number three.
It's the best way to travel.
It's the best way to travel. And number four.
On the way home.
On the way home. On the way home. Okay. So you can pay attention that they link the sound together. Like have a car is not have a car, it's have a car. And they use in the weak form. I learned a lot. It's the best way to travel or on the way home. Okay. Let's do this exercise. The last exercise, complete the sentences, use the article or no article. Number one is by train, no article. So next one.
No, going no article.
No article.
By car.
Number two.
Number two, what's on the holiday?
Work on holiday. We don't need article in this one. In
The US.
in the US. Number three.
There was a family
Was a family in
in New York.
only in New York because New York is a city, so you don't need article. Number four.
Before I had a week.
I have a week and
So I stopped at a few places.
a few places. Yeah, a few places. Number five.
Number five, I have friends there.
I have friends there. Number six.
Is that the longest journey?
Yeah, longest journey. So the similarity, you need to have the number seven.
Number seven is a city in
It's
Kenya.
a city in Kenya because Kenya is a country. You don't need the article. Number eight.
In the evening, I love watching the sun go down.
In the evening, I just watch seeing the sun go down. That's right. Okay. Now let's read the information about transport in different places and circle the ones that are the same in your country. That means you will look at it quickly. You don't need to read it. And you need to circle the transport that have the same in your country in Vietnam. Okay, so number one, do we have cars, vans, and lorries?
Lorry? What is lorry?
Lorry is kind of a van, but it bigger than van to carry goods. Xe tải, it means xe tải.
Yeah.
It is a big truck, it's a big van. So, do we have cars, vans, and lorries?
Yeah.
Okay. Number two, no speed limit on autobahn motorways. In Vietnam, do we have any no speed limit on motorways?